What's going on YouTube? It's your boy W Warmy, and right now Donald Trump is imposing a bunch of tariffs all over the world. It is having a massive impact on the economy, on stocks, on all this stuff, but we're not here to talk about the actual economy. No, we're here to talk about some of the ramifications of tariffs at this point in time, and one of these is the potentiality that China will be banning Hollywood movies considering the tariffs. China threatens to ban U.S. Hollywood movies in explosive retaliation to Trump's tariffs, despite years of studios pandering. That's right, China is on the verge of banning one of their biggest propagandistic sources out there because it's centered in America, and China don't like what the Trumpy is doing right now. Man, this is a pretty epic moment for terrorists, but why don't we read some of this? Hollywood may finally be paying the price for its years of one-way compromise with China. In a stunning escalation of US-China tensions, reports of Beijing suggest that Chinese Communist Party is preparing to ban American Hollywood movies from its theaters, a move designed to retaliate against President Donald Trump's tariff increase on all Chinese imports. The potential ban could cost Hollywood over $500 million annually and reshape the global entertainment landscape. And this is honestly really interesting to see, and honestly would potentially be one of the funniest things to see, considering just how hard Hollywood panders to China. And I have some examples, like Disney removed Simpsons episode with China forced labor reference from Hong Kong. We also have Disney's hypocrisy because of posters like The Little Mermaid, maybe even Black Panther, or even Star Wars, in which they all censored the black characters and all. Hollywood has been pandering to China for years at this point in time, and it's pretty easy to call it out. But hey, they want to come out here and act so virtuous and grand and say how non-racist they are, all the while at the same time, you know, shrinking John Boyega, covering up the face of Chadwick Boseman, and making Halle Bailey blue. Yes, Hollywood is the beacon of hypocrisy, but we could continue scrolling down here to this particular area in which we get a little bit more context to everything. Chinese state officials have condemned the tariffs as economic blackmail and vowed to respond with countermeasures that match in scale and severity. While some of those countermeasures are expected to focus on agricultural and technology, one of the most controversial tools under consideration is a ban on American films, a cultural sledgehammer designed to inflict pain not just financially, but symbolically. And here's the thing. If they ban these movies, I would honestly be laughing. If they banned Hollywood, I'd be gleeful about it because Hollywood brought this on themselves. They've been pandering and simping to China for years now. They've been removing content because that's not allowed in Chinese markets. And they want to get into the Chinese markets because of the potentiality for how much money they could possibly bring in. But the reality is, Hollywood doesn't really bring in a whole lot of money due to China. Yes, it looks like a lot of money that they actually bring in due to Chinese box office, but China actually takes roughly 75% of that actual box office total right there and gives it to themselves. So then Hollywood is actually losing money every time they go into the Chinese markets, but they go over there for the potentiality of massive gains here in the matter of years as China's population continues to expand and grow and have more people to it. The possibility for billions on billions of dollars is endless. So that's why Hollywood wants to get over there. It's solely for the money. And they're willing to pander and cater to them all day and night. And the sole thought process that Donald Trump's tariffs might end this extremely toxic relationship makes me happy. It makes me gleeful. Because Trump isn't just taking a sledgehammer to China during all of this. He's also taking a sledgehammer to the Hollywood industry and potentially unknowingly ending one of the most toxic, disgusting relationships out there. Only time will tell though. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Shout out friends, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.